Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Editing Me. Hi, how are you? In the original introduction for this video, I was dressed to the nines and it looked really cute, but there was one accessory that I had that was total crap.
Ooh, scandalous!
And that was a new microphone. This is a very funny story. I have been using a microphone for probably since like maybe March or February, like somewhere around there. I was gifted this microphone and they were like, this will really help your videos. And I said, sure, great, how do you use it? They showed me how to use it. They told me to wait for a particular color and then it would be synced to my phone, you know, yada, 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 blase, blase, and it would improve my videos. So this whole time I was using this microphone that was gifted to me. Well, I dropped it.
So, too bad.
And I thought it stopped working. And I said, okay, well, I'll just get a new microphone.
I am a woman of my own destiny.
And I thought it was really poppin' and that it was working. And then I did like a whole video introduction as well as outro with this microphone. And let's just say that it suddenly comes underwater. Another thing that happened is that my mother had a health scare. Then my car broke down. Then her car broke down. Her boyfriend had a health scare. And then on top of that, I had health issues. I got a respiratory infection.
I'm also just a girl.
But back to that microphone story. I have been using this said microphone, and this microphone does not really work with iPhones. So therefore, I was basically wearing a microphone brooch on my shirts, on my blouses. I put it on a Barbie once to use it as a microphone. I've based a lot of these videos off of the fact of if the microphone worked, if the microphone was on.
God, how awful!
When really ultimately the only thing that I was using was the iPhone's microphone for their videos, because I do record all of my videos on my phone.
Jesus Christ.
So this is what we're gonna get for this introduction, and I hope that you enjoy this video because today we are going to be doing a review on a very special Barbie that I had as a child. And you might be thinking, didn't you do a video on this doll already? And the answer is yes, and I'm probably gonna do another one later on in my channel's lifespan. We are going to be doing a review of Pretty Flowers Barbie, and we are also going to be looking at 4 different Fashion Avenue Barbie outfits that would have been available at the time. This Barbie is one of those basic Barbies that would have come with a simple basic dress and would have been on a simple basic box and sold for maybe around $5. And they would have coincided with their line at the time called Fashion Avenue, which were very detailed and beautiful fashions by Mattel at the time. And they're very reminiscent of 1960s Barbie. They were missing some of the quality features, but they still had like that wearability factor, like where you could see real models, real celebrities, real people out and about wearing these outfits, which is something dissimilar to what we have going on today with some of Barbie's outfits.
Girl, the shade of it all.
I'm super excited to get into something really fun like this. I think that we all deserve to have a little bit of a break from the real world and get to play with Barbie. So without further much ado, let's get started. So in today's video, we're going to be going over this Barbie in all 4 of these doll fashions. So we're gonna go ahead and take these Fashion Avenues and put them on the floor for now. And let's talk about Pretty Flowers Barbie.
I am very vulnerable now, and in no mood to hear a story about you and some Yahoo cracker with 4 first names pawing at each other under a magnolia tree.
So Pretty Flowers Barbie is very obviously a budget doll. She's very spring inspired, and I remember getting mine sometime in April. It was right around my birthday. My papa got her for me at Walmart for helping him with the lawn, and I believe like she was somewhere between $4.99 and maybe $6. I want to say she might have even been $5. but I found her so beautiful, so intriguing. This was around the time when they changed Barbie's face. So she no longer had the superstar sculpt. She had the, what they called at the time, the CEO sculpt, which has now been changed to the Generation Girl doll sculpt. She's still sporting a superstar type body. This is more of the Shawnee style body underneath. At this time, they were changing Barbie's body quite a bit. They had just changed Barbie's body from being a body like this to being a body like this, like the belly button doll body right here, which is on this beautiful Christie. And the first doll that my sister and I had with this body was actually the Brandy doll. But anyway, if we look at the back of the box, you can see that this doll was sold to promote the Fashion Avenue Barbie doll line, which was just a line of Barbie clothes that were very detailed, very matchy-matchy. And for the majority, they were clothes that you could see on the street, red carpet, a gala event, like stuff like that. They were very cool at that time. They were very expensive. Like the Fashion Avenues were generally more expensive than these dolls in particular. And again, these dolls were sold around them, beside them. Honestly, like they were made to go with them, but just because they're budget does not mean that they're not detailed and does not mean that they don't have quality. Barbie differs from this today, whereas your budget doll, like you very clearly can tell that she is more budgety because she usually has something painted on, something molded on, and sometimes she doesn't even have like good hair quality. She's got like poly nylon hair, which is not very good in the grand scheme of things whenever it comes to doll production. It can dry rot and leave your doll bald over time. So I generally try to, even whenever I do my restorations and my customizations, I don't use poly hair. It's just really not worth the risk over time.
I'm so terribly sorry, but confidentially, it stinks.
Let's go ahead and get this doll open, and then we can start to look at some of these fashion avenues. So here Pretty Flowers Barbie is taken out of her box, and just look at that face. She's so gorgeous. If you recognize this face, it is the face that was on a lot of Barbie merchandise in the early 2000s. She just became synonymous with the Barbie brand, and she's just so beautiful. Again, a budget doll who just is gorgeous, and the fashion is really nice too. It's made of this really nice cotton that's printed, has a satin ribbon that goes all the way around, and has heavy duty industrial Velcro in the back. It's just really nice. And look at her shoes. I remember when these shoes first came out in the late 90s and the early 2000s, these clunky chunky heels, little buckles on top. They were in a lot of Barbie fashions at the time, and they were just simply so cute, and they were much cuter than the regular pumps that Barbie had at the time. She came with a box purse with a little decal on front so that it would match her whole look. And she came with a hairbrush, because what is Barbie at this time without a hairbrush? But that is basically this Barbie. This Barbie did come in 3 different hair colors. She also came in African American, and she is so beautiful. Now that we've gotten a look at Pretty Flowers Barbie, let's go ahead and look at some of the Fashion Avenue fashions. Like I mentioned, I have 4 Barbie Fashion Avenue fashions in front of me, and I'm going to choose the fashion that I think I want to try on her first. If we look at this in the box, it's very beautiful. We've got an actual name for this fashion. Very pretty. Look at the textiles on it and how the fashions were utilized. You've got these pull strings down there at the bottom. Very interested to know if those work or not. We have some sneakers, tickets, a little purse, and cardboard cutout of CDs. On the back, we get to see all of the Barbie fashions that were available at the time, and all of the Ken fashions that were available at the time. Check out Blaine, who was a new character. Urban chic for the city streets. Dazzling days in big cities, lavish nights on the town. Barbie doll looks stunning in everything, posh PJs to evening gowns. and I remember this logo so much. This was the brand new logo at the time. That 90s Barbie logo really didn't get to live very long. But let's go ahead and open up this Tokyo Beat fashion. Now we have the fashions off the card, and it came with a little paper pamphlet. It's almost like a flyer, honestly. Collect all the Metro fashions. And on the back, did you know there's so many trendy clothes for Barbie doll? And it shows you some of the other Fashion Avenue fashions available at the time. Before social media, this is all we had as kids, and this was their promotion. And you can see that they are utilizing 2 different body types on here. We've got the more busty version, which they were still making dolls in at this time in like the early 2000s. And we have the new belly button Barbie body right there being utilized as well. So these fashions were made to accommodate to 2 different types of bodies, and sometimes even 3, because her body is different than is shown right here too. So we'll see exactly how everything fits. But on the back, here's some great fashions. I have this one on one of my dolls right now. Ironically, is another pretty Flowers Barbie. I think it's the same one that I reviewed on this channel before, and she's wearing this fashion. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just check out all of these other fashions. Like, look at the little details, the real fabric purses and umbrellas, and all the coordinated accessories that match. Like, that is so cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the quality of this fashion. We'll start with the top. It's a simple mesh that is very psychedelic. It's very beautifully tailored. And in the front, it has nylon tricot lining. Check that out right there. We've got a Barbie Fashion Avenue tag. No lining for the back. And we have nylon tricot sleeves. We've got this skirt that's made of this almost like lining material. It's very parachute pants, kind of polyester, but it's super cute. These are just for show. They're just tacked on at the bottom, but these are very much of the time. Like, what I like about these Fashion Avenue clothes is how similar they are to the 1960s Barbie clothes, like where they're time capsules, where you can see people actually wearing these styles out and about at that time. And I remember myself having a fashion outfit, I think it was like pants actually, that was cargo pants, and they looked very similar to this cargo skirt. Let's go ahead and see how they look on this Barbie doll. Here the outfit is on Barbie, and let's just give her 360. So you can see just how cute this outfit is. It did come with some paper accessories. It came with some concert tickets, and it also came with 2 CDs and CD cases. And it also came with a plastic purse that opens, so you could keep something in there, not her tickets or her CDs because they're a little bit too big. And she came with a pair of sneakers. These sneakers were being used for Skipper at the time, so usually dolls with like Teen Skipper bodies got shoes like this, but they do work on Barbie's feet as well. And just take a look at the detail work of this skirt. This is detail work that would be very much printed on nowadays.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
And look at that top. That top is so cute. I actually really like this casual outfit more than I thought I was going to like it personally. I thought I was actually not going to vibe with it very much at all, but I really do, because I think it's so reminiscent of casual fashion at the time in the early 2000s. So let's go ahead and look at the other Barbie Fashion Avenue outfit. Evening engagement fashion. We've got 2 tickets up there, as you can see. I think that's the same purse, just in a different color. Lipstick, compact, 2 pairs of platform shoes. On the back, you can see the same picture as the one before. And right there in the center, you see the fashion we have on Barbie now, and you see the fashion that we're gonna put on Barbie next. So let's go ahead and get it off the card. Just like in the other fashion, we get another flyer, different picture on the front, and a different picture on the back. The first thing that we'll look at is her shawl, and it's beautiful. It's made of nylon tricot, and it's glittered, and it's serged at the ends with a mylar tinsel. It's very pretty. It's very dreamy, very glamorous. She came with some paper accessories. She came with 2 tickets, 2 little tickets, and what's written on it is some Barbie gibberish. We've got a pink lipstick with case, and we have a gold compact. We have these pants, which are not made with the best material. Like, I don't know if you can just hear that, or maybe like you can feel it through the camera, but it's very, very plasticky. I like the shine of it, but I don't like the texture of it. It screams a little bit papery to me, which is all right. You can't always be a winner. We have her top, which is made of a lurex with sequins glued on top. Very pretty, very shiny, very glamorous. We have 2 pairs of platform shoes, which are very pretty. I recognize them from Hollywood Nails Barbie. And we have another purse that is just like the purse she's wearing currently. And you can put some little surprises in there if you have anything small enough to fit inside that Barbie purse. Now that we've looked at the quality, let's go ahead and see what this looks like on our Barbie doll. Here is the evening engagement fashion on Barbie. We'll do a 360. It is so pretty. For those who don't know, this is my favorite color. I love purple, and purple on Barbie is always so cute and so beautiful. I think personally that this would look even better on that Christy right there. I think that she would totally stump the crowd in this fashion. But it's gorgeous, it's glamorous. My only like true complaint are the pants. The fabric choice, not my favorite, but I see where they were going. The fit's not that great too on the pants, and that is because at this time they were trying to cater to 2 different body types, and this one very clearly is more made in mind for the belly button Barbie body, which was becoming the signature Barbie body at that time. They were really trying to transition from being on the superstar Barbie body at that time, because Barbie was trying to shake up her image and say goodbye to her superstar era and join in the world of the Y2Ks.
I am a very appealing person.
Simply gorgeous, simply beautiful doll, and a simply gorgeous and well-made fashion. The next fashion that we're going to look at is going to be Happy New Year. This fashion is simply so glamorous and so cute. And this obviously probably is supposed to be like a New Year's Eve kind of outfit.
She's educated.
She's going on a date. She's gonna have her New Year's Eve kiss kind of thing. But this is Happy New Year. And it's a very simple fashion, but it's really pretty. The only thing I'm not like truly excited for are those shoes, because I genuinely just I've never really liked those shoes. I would have liked something a little bit different, maybe a sandal strap, but super pretty. If we go on the back, we'll look at the back of this card, and you get to see the Barbie fashion news that were available at that time. This one was another doll that was on a lot of promotions at that time, with that purple outfit. A lot of these are definitely like must-haves for my collection as well. From cool to casual, sweet or glam, it's fun to change Barbie doll's fashion looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this fashion off the card and look at the quality. So something this fashion had that doesn't have anymore are those clear plastic straps, which disintegrate onto your dolls, and they're never fun to find. But I'm glad that they were pretty much like a clean break and are stuck on this little plastic mannequin form. Something this fashion came with was an actual booklet of Barbie Fashion Avenue. Once there was a girl who ... had different fashions for every day. Look at all those pretty fashions. Made friends everywhere she went. was on the go from morning till night. This is really cute. Loved to be glamorous. Ooh. Had lots of fun with friends and family. That I was just like, I was kind of confused by that. But you see Skipper, Barbie, Kelly, Ken. Met the coolest looking guy.
Sure, Jan.
Had a very trendy teen sister. Had the cutest little sister. Had fun dressing alike. Knew all about looking hip. That was a really fun and cute booklet. Again, like look at all the fashions that are in here that are promoted. You got the drift. They were beautiful. They were beautifully made. And they were all just like wonderful examples of fashion. I wish that we had pamphlets again, but I mean, like honestly, ask yourself, what are they going to show?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So anyway, I don't even mean to be shady there, but like, let's be real. Let's start off by looking at her sweater. Very cute, very nicely made. It's got like mylar threads in it, so it's really shiny and nice quality too on top of that. And we have this lame dress that is gathered along the sides to give it a more dramatic effect. The back is plain and basic. You see remnants of where the clear plastic strap was on this dress. Velcro closure. And on the inside, look at that. Look at the quality. Like, it is above and beyond even collector Barbie quality that you can find today. It's just remarkable. It's so beautiful. But let's go ahead and get this beautiful fashion on this beautiful Barbie. Here the fashion is on Barbie. We'll do a 360. Even though the gathering doesn't go all the way around the back, it's not really distracting. And it looks fine. And I've actually seen dresses, I'm not saying that they were high quality dresses, but I've even seen dresses made for humans like where it's like this, where it's gathered at the front and at the back. There's not much going on, but it is really beautiful on this doll. Gorgeous. I forgot to mention that it does have a fabric purse. It has a nice and dainty satin strap. And you could keep some accessories in there, but she only comes with one cardboard accessory, and that is a magazine. It's very cute little magazine. Again, like these cardboard accessories, I'm sure that they were there to dress up the presentation, you know, the box of it all, but if you took them out, you had some extra play patterns to go along with your Barbie fashion. So you could kind of like make up what she's doing around the fashion based on her cardboard accessories alone. And that's something that I kind of miss, was just like the random inclusion of all of these cardboard accessories, because they were a part of your play pattern when you play with Barbie. But let's go ahead and look at the last fashion on our catalog today, and that is going to be the awards night fashion. The awards night fashion is so cute, and it's so representative of the fashion at the time. And look at that purse, that fabric purse with the sequin detailing. So cute. And those are the updated mules that were available at the time. Those shoes hardly ever stayed on my Barbie doll's feet. You see a very similar scene as before with these Barbie Fashion Avenue outfits. Very beautiful clothes. Let's go ahead and see what awards night fashion looks like off the card. So let's take a closer look at what was all included in the box. We have another Barbie Fashion Avenue booklet. Same one as last time. This one's a little bit more bent and beat up out of shape. We have the fabric purse with that beautiful sequence that goes all the way around. We have those fabulous mules. We have a beautifully like knit material that has a little bit of sparkle to it. And it might be like mylar threading. It's just very pretty. And it's trimmed in a pink faux fur, top to bottom, and lined with nylon tricot on the inside. Very nice. It's very structured, and it has a clear plastic snap for closure. It's very, very cute. And then we have a long satin evening gown. Like it kind of comes out. The satin is like paper. It's not, again, the best feeling kind of material. It feels very similar to the outfit that I put on Christy over there. But yeah, the clear plastic straps have gotten cloudy, but I'm excited to see this fashion on this Barbie because this is the fashion that I was the most excited to open. So let's go ahead and without further much ado, see what this looks like on this beautiful Barbie doll. And here the fashion is on Barbie. We'll give it a 360. It is just so quintessentially Barbie. It is so Barbiecore. But you can see like Raven Simone wearing something like this, and that's so Raven. Even though I think this outfit predates that show, but like it just gives that same level of just glamour and flair. Like this is just so Y2K's, like early 2000s realness. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's Barbiecore, it's just simply fabulous. Let's go ahead and look at all the fashions all together. And these are all the fashions all together. And aren't they so gorgeous? Like, I just only wish that we could get fashions like this today in our Playline Barbie collections, don't you?
Yes!
Let me know what you all think of these fashions down below and which one is your favorite. If I had to choose, I would say my favorite is torn between this one and this one. I love aspects of all of these fashions. They are so reminiscent to my childhood, and I remember going to the stores and looking at these fashions and just dreaming that I could have those fashions. And it's so surreal to be able to have something that you've wanted for a while, and even something that you've wanted when you were a child and just never got to experience it, and to be able to experience it as an adult and have a different appreciation for it now because I am an adult. It's just truly special. I have way more Barbie fashions to review and way more Barbie models to review. So if those kinds of videos interest you, let me know down below. But as the pamphlet once said, once there was a girl who knew all about looking hip, and that's Barbie. And that will wrap up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below and let me know what fashion is your favorite. Which look would you choose in the Barbie aisle? You know, I would say Stay tuned as well because I have some very exciting videos coming your way. We're going to be reintroducing the Barbie Makeover series as well as introducing a brand new series altogether, and I hope you guys will love it.
And she means that.
So remember, stay tuned, stay subscribed, and as always, stay fabulous. Bye-bye.
Isn't me? What should I do? So many cool clothes, a fashion avenue, funky suits, and matching bags.
Opens too.
Barbie knows for real clothes, it's Fashion Avenue.
Doll cannot move alone. Dolls and fashion sold separately.